how's everything been going for you?
I think it's been going a lot better than it has in the past. I mean, I feel better about everything. I mean, once you told me that I needed to set my priorities and tell me that, trying to have a positive, closer relationship with my boss isn't really all that important when compared to my family or compared to the students that I'm teaching because obviously I'm going to see them way more than I'm going to see my principal. So,
Yes, that's good to hear. That's good to hear that that helped you kind of get a more positive outlook. Getting your priorities around your students and family helped get your attitude positive. So, at the beginning of our sessions, you were dealing with a lot of stress between your work and your family. You had a big decision to make about whether or not to stay with your mom where she was having surgery or to go back to your job. And you ended up staying with your family and working with your family at that time. And you felt a lot of relief having made that decision. Uh, it seems to have been the right decision for you. You feel like that was what you needed to do. But when you came back to work, you had a lot of stress between your job and a lot of guilt for having what you felt was less responsibility than you had before leaving to take care of your family.
right.
Okay. Have you continued your journaling?
I have a little bit. I mean, it's pretty much the same things, except I'm not talking about my boss or how he makes me feel anymore because I'm not concentrating on what he does. I'm concentrating on what I'm doing in the classroom and how I can help to better the students, help to better myself in the classroom. So I haven't been focusing on trying to mend the relationship between me and my boss, and I think that that's more of a better thing for me to do because I don't know, having the relationship with my boss isn't as important as being in the classroom because to me, I feel like being in the classroom is going to be a lot more prominent because our main concern, everybody's main concern in the school system should be the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So me trying to fix my relationship with the boss it's not going to happen, and it's all right. So I can focus on what the kids are needing.
It sounds like you've really developed a positive outlook on that relationship with your boss and your relationship with coworkers. Being more student centered, I think, has helped you uh, feel less stressed at your job.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So let me see. Looking back, we also you felt kind of blamed for everything going on. Has that alleviated some through your journaling and through focusing on your students?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, I've talked to the teachers and I've apologized to them multiple times, and each time they've said that it's not my fault and there's really nothing that can be done in this kind of situation, and knowing that they don't blame me for what's happening has made me feel a lot better about the situation because whenever I was anticipating going back, I was afraid that they would blame me for everything that was going on and that they would say that it was all my fault. But they had been surprisingly overly supportive about everything. So.
Good. See, I'm glad to know that's alleviated. You still have that observation scheduled with your observer?
Yes.
So your main goal to get your teaching certificate is still on track. It looks like the observer will be there within I think the next 2 weeks.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Good. Next Tuesday. And so after that, it should be relatively quick to have your teaching certificate. Looks like you've met most of your goals we had at the onset of counseling through having clear communication with your father and mother throughout her illness, meeting your standards required for your teaching certificate and also meeting those career goals you had set. In the future, you plan on looking for a job closer to home, and you're going to continue helping with your family and helping your mom during her transition after her surgeries. Good.
Yeah, she's in recovery right now, so slowly she's getting better.
Good.
But I like being able to come and see them and help them around the house or do whatever it is that they need me to do. Really, she just likes to have company.
Good.
In the afternoons whenever Dad and my sister go to volleyball.
It sounds like
I like being able to help, and I like being.
Yes, it sounds like you've definitely made progress, and you're at peace with the situation you're in with your family and the situation you're in with your boss. In the future, I want you to know that if you ever feel the need to seek out help again, I am here for whatever situations you're going through. If you develop any more family stress, if your mom relapses, or if you end up in another job situation, please contact me however you need to. And I hope I can be of help in the future if I need to be, and I wish you the best of luck. So I think at this point...
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for everything done.
Well, you're welcome. And at this point, I think you're ready to end our services and go on without me. So I hope you have a good day.
Thanks. You too.
All right. Bye.